7 pillars. Number 1, confession. Number 2, contemplation. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean we all have to become monks and nuns? No. No, we're all contemplatives. We all lead lives of contemplation. Why? Because we're all thinking all the time. Constantly thinking. This morning when you're shaving, you're thinking. You're brushing your teeth, you're thinking. Cooking dinner, you're thinking. It doesn't matter what you're doing, you're always thinking. We all lead lives of contemplation. Question is, what are we thinking? Because human thought is creative. What we think becomes. You send your thoughts down one road, your actions will follow your thoughts. Nothing is surer. You send your thoughts down one road, your actions are going to follow your thoughts. The actions of our lives are determined by our last, most dominant thought. What are the actions of our lives determined by? That's the most dominant thought. Actions of our lives are determined by our last, most dominant thought. What are the actions of our lives determined by? Our last, most dominant thought. Let me give you a couple of examples so you can understand it. You ever meet one of these people who go around saying things like, I never win anything. I mean, I enter everything, but I never win anything. I mean, how long have I known you? Like 30 years? Have I ever won anything? No, I never win anything. There's something wrong with me because I never win anything. I must be the most unlucky person I know because I never win anything. I mean, my friends win stuff, but I don't win anything. I enter everything, but I never win anything. I've been a member of this parish for 97 years. Every year I enter the parish raffle. In fact, every year I buy more and more tickets in the parish raffle. Do I ever win? No, I never win anything. Did you see the people who won last year? They weren't even members of the parish. They won. Did I win? No, I didn't win. They won. I don't win anything. I must just be unlucky because I never win. Have you noticed that about me? I never win anything. I just never win anything. I never win anything. I never win anything. What happens to these people? They never win anything. Why? Because human thought is creative. What we think becomes. You send your thoughts down one road, your actions are going to follow your thoughts. Actions of our lives determined by our last most dominant thought. And let me give you another example, lest you think I'm joking about this one. For 2,000 years, the heroes of Christianity, the men and women we call saints, have lived in every country, in every culture, in every climate. Some have been rich, some have been poor, some have been educated, some have been uneducated. Some have had positions of power and authority, some have had none. Some have been young, some have been old. You can't find a more diverse group of people in history than the saints. It's not like you can say all the saints were rich or all the saints were poor. You can't say they were all young and educated or old and uneducated. You can't find a more diverse group of people in history than the saints. Cannot find a more diverse group of people in history than the saints, and yet we say exactly the same thing about every single one of them. If it's Francis of Assisi, getting around in his little brown robe in the middle of Italy, in the Middle Ages, what did people say? He brings Jesus to life for us. Or Mother Teresa, 4 foot nothing, down there in the middle of modern-day Calcutta. And what did people say? She brings Jesus to life for us. For 2,000 years, we've been saying exactly the same thing about every single one of them. Why is that? Well, because every single one of them spent their lives pondering exactly the same thing. They spent their lives pondering the life and the teachings of Jesus Christ, and they became what they thought. Human thought is creative. What we think becomes. When they went to act, their last most dominant thought was the life and teachings of Jesus Christ. And they acted with Christ in the moments of their days. Human thought is creative. You send your thoughts down one road, your actions follow your thoughts. Nothing is surer. Question becomes, what are you thinking? When you're driving to work in the morning, what are you thinking? When you're standing in the grocery store line, what are you thinking? When you get put on hold on the phone, what are you thinking? Because human thought is creative. What we think becomes. That's why we need that time in silence each day to get ourselves focused, to work out what matters most. That time in the classroom of silence to bring purpose to our days, direction to our days.